Good evening, scouts, friends, family, and staff of Troop 123. How you doing? As you can see, I'm not in my Class A's. I'm in a River Driver shirt, but I am wearing one of my winter Boy Scout hats, the Mohawk hat, which of course I love. And it snowed all night last night, which means I didn't have to go to work today, which means, of course, I was out playing in the snow with my dogs, which means I'm not trying to show off how tough I am. I'm going to try to show off how smart we all can be. So this week is going to be several videos on layering for the cold. We're going to start out at Philmont, where it does get cold, but the base layers that they show us in that video aren't as heavy as we'd wear today in Ohio and that we'd wear at a Northern Tier adventure base in Minnesota or Canada. So we're going to start out with a video from Philmont, and work our way up to heavier layers. What's good to layer? These guys don't like cotton; they like synthetic fabrics, things like that. I'm wearing a cotton shirt over a synthetic shirt, but this cotton shirt is so old and thin, it dries out really fast. I probably wouldn't wear it to a Klondike, but for what I was doing, it wasn't that big of a deal. There are also some videos on cold weather layering, winter camping sleeping systems straight from the Ukpik training course in Northern Tier, and some Ukpik gear guide also from Northern Tier. Northern Tier being the Boy Scouts, like Northern Tier High Adventure Base. Ukpik, for those of you who don't know, is the name for the Boy Scouts cold weather camping training system. Ukpik is an Inuit word meaning snowy owl. And what the Boy Scouts have done over the last 100+ years is kind of blended what the Inuits do and what the Laplanders or Samis do. Laplanders or Samis being that culture that herds and rides reindeer that live in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and the upper parts of Russia. The Inuit and the Laplanders all live in or near the Arctic Circle where it's cold the whole year. So these are people who are well equipped and well versed in dressing and living and sleeping in the cold. So going to be 2 weeks worth of videos on that. The very first video, though, is really cool. It's Baden-Powell himself talking to parents about how scouting can improve their sons' lives, which I think we're going to need to hear. The very last video is kind of cool. It goes back to an old scouting book or magazine. It's a guy reading off the Scout's Guide to Naming Your Patrol. I just like Scout history. I'm not saying we need to change our patrol name. You guys have already picked it. But I always like to include a little Scout history in what we do. Now, next week, December 8th, we are live again back at Knights of Columbus. That's our Christmas party. If you want to bring snacks, go ahead. I'm going to bring drinks like I always do, and we'll go from there. The week after that, we will continue this kind of winter camping theme. We don't know if it'll be cold. I mean, we've had weeks in December, late in December, where it's been 55, 60 degrees, so who knows? But cold weather's coming, so we're going to give some more stuff in 2 weeks on our online meeting about this Ukpik stuff and the history of the Inuit and the Laplanders as well. So, again, remember, friends, when you're out in the cold, and Boy Scouts of America describes cold weather camping as anything where the high temperature for the day is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, you have to plan ahead. Again, I'm not trying to be tough. I'm trying to be smart. We want to enjoy being able to go out in the cold. We want to be able to adapt ourselves to the cold. We can't force the cold not to make us cold, but we can help our bodies work around the cold and be smarter than the weather that we're living in. So again, it's just one of those things where everybody thinks we're just trying to be tough, and on the outdoors, it takes a lot more just to be tough. It takes us all having to be smart. So here's some good training on that. Miss you all. We'll see you live in a week. Again, December 8th is the Christmas party. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.